G'day, g'day, g'day! Welcome back to another episode of Morklock Motorsport on F1 2020, my team. And today we are off to Mexico City to the Autodromo Hernandez Rodriguez in Mexico City for the Mexican Grand Prix. I remembered all that. Hey! We are sitting in 7th in the teams, 12th in the drivers, leading it, and already won the Drivers' Championships. Bottas, Hamilton, Verstappen, Leclerc, Albon, Vettel, all fighting there for second place. At the moment, it's looking more likely that Verstappen or Hamilton might win that. Leclerc's still there, Albon and Vettel are within spitting distance. Ricciardo sitting in 7th, trying to stay ahead of Sainz. Norris has got Perez in close company for 9th and 10th place. Ocon is beyond us more than likely, unless we have an amazing top 4 finish today. Stroll in 13th and Kvyat, Raikkonen, Gio, Gasly, Grosjean, Magnussen is the last one with points there. Alesi and Russell and Latifi yet to get off the mark. In the constructors, Mercedes are running away with it. Red Bull and Ferrari are fighting closely there. McLaren and Renault also a little bit closer between them. Racing Point in no man's land, but have 6 secured. We are in a battle of 3 with AlphaTauri and Alfa Romeo Racing. Haas on 7 and Williams yet to score. We may or may not need to change the gearbox. We'll see how we go. Power unit, we're switching to the new one that we unlocked recently for us. The rivalry is not going so great with one race to go. We need to somehow hope that Gasly has a DNF and gets nothing. And yeah, I think that one's beyond us now, but we can just do our best. We're off to qualifying. Alright, I need to get the thumbnail on. I do love me cup of teas. Got the iDom mug again today. Woohoo! Yeah. It is sad that there's no blurb from the commentators now going into quali. It's just pictures with silence. I do miss that. I do miss that. Alright. Add another tweet.
The track is pretty quiet at the moment. Perhaps we should get out there and get a few laps in.
Now live. Oops. There we go. Quali 1 kicking off now. Alright, we are live, and we are ready to go. Car setup. Yeah, I like that. We'll update what we already had going on here. Alright, should be able to get out in between Bottas and Vettel, I think.
Okay, let's go.
Don't know why he's Jeff is so soft now in my left ear. I mean, I'm sure I got the volume up. Or maybe I didn't have the volume up. Shut up, Jeff.
Got that confirmed?
Oh yeah, now he's louder. Yeah, so I did have the volume turned down on my headset. I don't know how I managed that, but oh well. Go away. I think that's Grosjean. Up me back door there. Yeah. Should lose him in this section. There we go. Whoa! Ah! I got very tail happy there and he got back by us. See if we can not give him a tow down this straight. Got a little bit slidey there, so it's not going to be as good as I had hoped for. Oh, very wide there. We dropped Grosjean off our ass, which is good. Probably use hot lap for a bit more of a lap, so we might just do that. Oh no, traffic. Perez. Oh, of course it had to be a bloody pink car. Perez at his home Grand Prix. Oh. It's still quicker, which is good. G'day Reese, how you going? Alright, tell me you're gonna get this game soon if it goes on sale next week. Ah, fair enough. If it does go on sale, I might have a look into it and getting it, because I have an Xbox, I just haven't set it up yet. I haven't had the time to set it up. Actually got the Xbox as a present last year, I think it was for Christmas, birthday combined, from my housemate Mork, who was originally going to sell it, but decided to give it to me as a present to save him some money, which worked out because at the time I was thinking of at the time that he did that, I was thinking of getting an Xbox so I could play Need for Speed with West Coast King. Purple middle sector. off by a second. 14.9. Sweet, we're on top. Hee. Even though we've raised the difficulty level of the AI, well, it's not a difficulty level per se in the traditional sense, it's more of a speed level. We've gone up to 96% after practice sessions. I think it's an older iteration, but it's of the same generation as PS4. Hamilton has put it on pole and to gloat about, he's just in front of us. We've had an update of F1, I do believe that the black livery and black suits that Mercedes are running are in the game now. I don't know if they're in this current game save, because I haven't seen anything in my inbox saying something about apply it to current game save. So I don't know. I think that was the update we had recently for F1. I may be wrong. As you can see, we've got the American colours on the car, even though that white kind of looks a bit silver in this light. But this is only a temporary one. I got in the item shop today. They released a Stars and Stripes one, which was much better looking than this one. So we'll run that at the next Grand Prix, since Mexico and Brazil are still part of the Americas, South America as opposed to North America. Because I forgot to design an American look for the car for USA Grand Prix as a one-off. So to make up for it, I said to everyone in the chat, we'll run it for the rest of the season, although I've now changed my mind and going to run it for the rest of the South American leg of the calendar, because I want to go back to the normal one for Abu Dhabi. So Hamilton's just gone a little bit faster, not much, but oh well, would have been nice to top a timesheet after we had a really good run in practice sessions. What's our teammate on? 1:16.8. Oh, just find a little bit more, Lacey, and you'll be in Q2. And he doesn't. Ah, 1:16.7. He's 0.3 out. But he's getting better. He's getting closer to making it through to Q2. He's ahead of Magnussen, Latifi and Russell. Grosjean Stroll joins him on the sidelines as Gasly, Raikkonen, Ocon, Kvyat, Norris, Perez, Ricciardo, Gio, Leclerc, Sainz, Vettel, Albon, Verstappen, Bottas, us, and Hamilton get through. Before we go on to our second lap, I'll take care of the other housekeeping things, and that is we will do I'm doing the tags right now. Get rid of the American tags, because we're now at Mexico. There we go. Save. That's updated. And oh, there we go. Get the link, and we'll start throwing it into the chat. Now live Q2. The not the chat. The what am I saying? I meant to say the Discord fucking channels.
There's a few cars out on track. Perhaps we should get out there before it gets busy.
Yeah, Jeff, we'll get out there. Keep your hair on. Bloody oath. Jeff likes to get antsy in his fancies, don't he? Self-promotion, that's the channel I want. Share your streams. Yep. And Game on Oz is the last one. Advertise yo shit. And Rossi PS4 is live at the moment. I might be finished in time before he finishes. So I'll be able to... Oh, g'day! Caltech, how you doing? You're at work still. Awesome. We're just about to do our Q2 run. I think we've got enough pace for the first time to be able to get through on medium tyres. So I'm going to go for it. Fuel. Need to lower that just a little bit.
All complete. Mechanics, please stand clear. We're ready to go.
My item mug from the Dutch Twitch guy came in the mail this week on Monday, so I was happy. So I like to buy merch from occasionally from people I like Sparring DK. He's a great FIFA dude. But yeah, if you had like merch for like a mug or something, I'd definitely buy that, dude. Cause I'm a bit of a mug collector. I've got more mugs than I could put a face to. Oh, hang on, is that the black livery or is that still the silver livery? Oh shit, I've gone off the road trying to pervert Hamilton's car. We do shoeies only if we win a race, but since this is my team and we're building a team, if we get a podium, that'll be worth a shoey, but only for the very first time we get on the podium. I'm gonna let these guys by. I think they're still silver. Yeah, it looks like he's still silver. Hamilton just pipped us by a small margin in the first session. We're running a special American coloured livery because I forgot to get one prepared for the US Grand Prix, which was the last race out. My tyres are probably not warm enough. Oh, this has been a bad preparation, but we'll do our best. Alright, we've got the hot lap, we've got the max engine, we've got the flappy flap letterbox wing open. Here we go. Strap in for a hot lap of the Mexico Grand Prix track. Just a little bit wide. lot of corner cuts that we can get away with in qualifying. We won't be able to get away with in the race. And it's a 1:16.2. Oh, not quite quick enough. There is a bit of a gap between the medium and the soft. There might be 2 compounds difference. I'm getting a feeling now. Because it's kind of reminiscent of the gap that was between my soft tyre times, should I say, and my medium tyre times. Don't think I was able to get below a 16. I was hoping to reel off a 1:15 on these tyres. Yeah, we're down into 11. We want to get through. We're going to have to go the same strategy as the... Shut up, Jeff. Shut up, Jeff.
Confirmed.
Took it 2 times, but yeah, I didn't even let him say anything, did I, that time? That's alright, no worries. No problems, dude. Awesome. G'day to Caltech's work. Hope you're having a great bonzerific day. G'day from this Sydney Wombat. I'm enjoying a nice cup of tea. Oh. Oh, yeah. Sorry about the hand crackety crackles. I gotta keep myself in good nick for the driving. Alright, yeah, I needed to get into the mid 115s and I just didn't have that kind of pace on the medium tyres, a little bit off 10th place. So we will grab these set of soft tyres and we'll get ourselves through to Q3. Should easily be able to reel off a 114 again. I don't think I'll get anywhere near Itom's time of 112.9 this track. Because, well, he is racing with a wheel and he is in Season 2 and his car is second best on the performance scale, so he's doing absolute bits. Yeah, we've got some secret go faster American paint on the car. America, fuck yeah, gonna say a motherfucking yeah. I love that song. That's a crazy funny movie. If I was sober when I first saw it, I probably wouldn't like it. But because I saw it when I was high and drunk, I loved it. Hey, Tomasi. I'll read the other comment. Come on, braking. Whew. Oh, I was going to lose and spin there. $14.7. That'll do us. Stop corner cutting, mate. Hey, great game, Obiora. Sometimes you have to be a bit cheeky when you're a new team. We'll be a bit more within the track limits during the race. That means we might just drop down the order a bit, but we'll still get some good points. But we are just trying to boost ourselves up as high as we can. Probably if I was to keep within the track a bit more in qualifying, I'd probably still get a decent 1 minute 15, but we'd be just scraping in the top 10, so it's not too much of a difference that we're making up. Some of these laps shouldn't count. Here he is. Well, if anyone has to blame anyone, they can blame Mork, because he told me to drive fast and do good. So, you know, I'm just following the co-boss's wishes. That's all. So if anyone has an issue, yes, it's all Mork's fault. He's not here yet in chat, so we can easily get away with blaming him. You're really tired and a bit of a headache, so hopefully you can stay awake for this drink. Fair enough, Shamansi. Hope you get better. How's everybody doing today? After we went to all the trouble of making the American Colors livery, they released in the item shop a Stars and Stripes one. So we'll put that on for Brazil before we finish today's episode, and you'll get to have a look at it. Oh, I'm fan-flippin-tastic today. We've already got a Mini Cooper stream run and done, so we're getting a bit closer to finishing that off, as we do finish top of the timesheets ahead of Bottas, Leclerc, Hamilton, Verstappen, Vettel, Sainz, Perez, Ricciardo gets through, Albon, Gio, Ocon, Kvyat, Gasly and Raikkonen missing out. Can we get a cheeky first podium of the not podium, first what do you call it, pole position, there we go, of the series? We get a pole position. Should I do a shoey? Because we've already established the first podium we get for the team will be a shoey, and every victory, every win thereafter, which means only one time we'll do a shoey for podium. But do we do the same for a pole position? First pole position we get a shoey. What am I drinking? It's Red Bull. I got Coke in the fridge and some rum to do a shoey with. Alright, we'll use the freebie set of tyres.
Checks complete. We're ready.
Where's your wings? So yeah, if you want a shoey for pole position, put shoey PP or shoey pole. Pole shoey, or any combination thereof. Or pole shoey, shoey pole. Something like that in the chat. I need to use the replay just want to see, no, that's the wrong side, if that is the new kit, the new livery for the Mercedes or not. Just go slow so I can see him come past. That is the right side, isn't it? Is it not? I think it is. Yeah, here we go. I'll move over now. Okay, I'm probably going too slow. Oh, it is! They've updated it! Ah, okay. It does look pretty nice. I wasn't sure if it was in the update or not, but it is. There you go. So yeah, I thought it might have been something that you had to go into your inbox, and you know how there was with the update at the beginning of when it was released, you had to press X to apply it to the current save. Thought it might have been like that, so that's all. Woo. Whoa. Seems like the track conditions are a little bit cooler at the moment. A little less grip, maybe. Gotta get the warmth into the tyres. What? I nearly wipe out Ricardo. I didn't even know he was there. Here we go as we get things all turned up to the max for our hot lap. A little bit cleaner through the first bit. Oh, very wide. I think I would have lost some time with that one. Ah, 1:15.3. That's no good. That's no good. We'll have to come in. I think there's enough pipe in these tyres. I forgot to refuel it for 2 laps. Should be able to get a 14 out of this car.
Less than a lap of fuel now. The tank is empty.
I wasn't corner cutting it so badly that time round. I was trying to keep the speed up with less corner cutting and still produce a 14. I reckon I can do a 14.9 without heavily corner cutting like I did when I did the 14.7. So I feel that I'm only really gaining 2 tenths to maybe 4 tenths at the most, so probably can do a 15.0 at best, keeping it on the track more. But I'm not sure how good we're gonna go with a little bit of running on these tyres already, but we'll try. We'll give it a go. If I can get down to 15.0, I'll be happy. Considering that they are born and done one run already. It's all in good fun. As I always say, if you can get away with it in a game, then why not give it a try? As long as you're having fun and people at home watching are enjoying, then I don't see the harm in at all. Sadly, you're too poor to buy F1 2020. Ah, that's not good. I'll be poor myself soon. I got a $465 electricity bill, and I've only got $490 in the bank. So, yeah, rest in peace, my bank balance. Well, still 7th. It's not too bad. I don't think putting enough fuel in for a second lap is going to help me, because third lap on the same set of tyres will probably not yield the best grips. Usually only get the best out of the tyres on the first 2 flying hot laps. So we'll see what we can do. Going to use a bit more of the corners this time around. If I can get the exit like that on that corner, because that's the one I don't want to cut, because I found when I cut that one, I slide too much, and that loses your time while the car's still trying to maintain grip. I want to get these little slow ones nice and neat. If we had more aerodynamic downforce grip, could go through there easily at the same pace without cutting. But our car is not there yet, so we have to cut some corners until we have to fake it until we make it, so to speak.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Yeah, I know that, Jeff, you genius. Ah, see what I mean? I was trying to aim for that perfect run over the curving. Too much sliding. Ah! I bogged it down too much in the middle of the complex of that chicane, because it was a little bit too deep on the first right-hander. There we go, I'll take that. That was better, but not as fast. Whoa! I hit that curb on the left really bad, and that threw me out way wider than I wanted to be. $115.0. Just what I thought I'd get out of the car. I know this track too well to know what I can gain on lawn tyres as opposed to fresh tyres. So I'll take splitting the Mercedes with a bit of cheekiness. Don't know if we'll stay there, but I'll be happy even if we drop down as low as 6. It's the new go faster paint, I tell ya. American technology. It's the business, you know. It does the right things. It ticks the right boxes. It tickles me pink. Imagine if this is what the American paint job can do for us here in Mexico. Imagine what the Stars and Stripes one's gonna do for us at Brazil. I don't know. Vietnam circuit? What do you mean? This ain't no Vietnam. This is Mexico City, baby. Oh, you don't like the Vietnam circuit? It's very weird. Ah, okay, yeah, it is a bit weird. I kind of like it and kind of don't like it. There's some bits that I like and some bits that I don't. Sorry, I didn't pick up the whole conversation thread there. I had to look a second time to read. Bada bing, bada boom. Come on, push us back in, lads. Get it. Put your back into it. Come on, chop chop. Ain't paying you to be slowpokes. Alright, we might have the lad himself, Mr. Mork, popping in to the chat, hopefully, before the end of the episode, so he can take his part in the decision makings.
Our best lap so
only
far
half a second off Bottas.
15.0.
He was the only one that got into the 14s, really. So I wasn't expecting a 15.0 to put me up to second. But do we stay there? Nah, I thought we would drop it down and we did. So Hamilton moved into 14s, as did Verstappen and Leclerc. We dropped to 5th, which is amazing for us. Sainz in 6th, Perez, Ricardo, Vettel and Norris. You're gonna drink some tea. Nice. I like tea. That's what I had earlier in my iTom mug. Hee hee. Oh, nearly swallowed that wrong. Whew. Mint tea. Oh, that's interesting. I've never tried mint tea. Is it minty? Get it? Mint tea? Minty? I am a nut. I'm a nut, dun dun, I'm a nut, dun dun, right, boom boom, woo woo woo. I love that song. I don't know the lyrics yet, but I am going to learn it and I'm going to record that song. Yes. Who was it by? Where is it? Oh, I lost the... I had it on a tab. Oh no, I've lost it on a tab. Oh, I've got to search it on YouTube again. I'm a nut.
All right, I think we can call that a successful qualifying. We should be in with a good chance of
Leroy Pullins? I think that's him. Leroy Pullins, yes. I found it. Ha ha! Ha ha! So yes, hopefully I can learn that within a reasonable amount of time and record it and put it up on my music channel, and after it's done a good bit of time there, I might even put it on the YouTube. Alright, number 5 is the good engine. Gearbox is 54%. Oh, Lads, do we risk it for the biscuit and start from 5th on the grid? Or do we play it safe and go for a new gearbox? Hey guys, we need to have a maps debate? Oh! Ha ha ha! Oh, Tim, you wombat. Do we change? Let's make this decision quick. Gearbox change yes. Gearbox change no. So just put yes or no in the chat, so we can get on with the race. The first one to get 2 saying the same thing is what we do. So put a yes or no in the chat. Yes, we change the gearbox, start at 10th place. No, we take the risk of failure. Oh, yeah, but I can go through 50% in one session on a gearbox. So we got one no. We got one no. Someone else says no, then I have to risk it for the biscuit. But if we get 2 saying yes, then Tim will be outruled. So is that a yes or no, Reese? You have to put yes or no in the chat, otherwise it doesn't count. So hurry up, let's get it in, let's get those yes or no's in there, and then we can start the race. I don't see yeses or no's. Which is the safe one? Safe one would be yes, change the gearbox. So let me say it again. Yes, change gearbox, we get the 5 place grid penalty, and we're safe with a fresh gearbox. No, we keep the gearbox at 54% and start at 5th. So we got one of each. So Greek Gamer Obiora, you're going to be the deciding vote if no one else comes in. Yes or no? Yes, change gearbox, 5 place grid penalty. We start at 10th, but we can finish the race without any drama. No, we keep the gearbox with the 54% and hold on to our assholes. So we got 1 yes and 1 no. So we got 2 for no, and I did said the first one to get 2 votes is what we do. So we're going to keep the gearbox at 54%. Sorry, Reese, you're outvoted. Greek Gamer Obiora was the deciding vote. So unless Mork comes in right now and says change it, because Mork is the cobot and it can overrule any votes. And he's not there, so sorry, Mork. If you wanted me to go safe, it's too late. That's what you get for not showing up in time. You're gonna DNF. Oh, not if I short shift and be very cautious. We'll do our best. We'll do our best. As I said, it's always by the chat. And when we got less than 10 people in, then it's the first to get 2 saying the same thing. That's the way we do it. Otherwise, you know, I'll let it run for a little bit longer just to get a minimum of 3 votes.
Popular city in North America, and home now to the Mexico City Grand Prix. It's a sellout crowd as usual.
All right, I'll shut up for the blurb now.
Circuits on the Formula One calendar. So who, I wonder, will the crowd cheer on today to the top step of the podium? We're a long way above sea level here in Mexico today, which could pose some cooling issues for the cars as they make their way around this 2.6-mile lap. 17 corners with top speeds in excess of 220 miles per hour, and watch out for potential overtaking into turns 1 and 4. With me today, of course, is Anthony Davidson. Now, I want to talk to you about Valtteri Bottas. They've had a fantastic campaign. It's been a wonderful year, and they come into this weekend's Grand Prix as a fully deserving champion.
It really is well deserved. I wouldn't say it's been a faultless title challenge, but certainly one that has been consistent and well managed. Here's hoping they let off a bit of steam today and give us an exciting race.
Faultless? It hasn't been faultless. He won it by 100 points with 3 or 4 races to spare. Well, 3, 4, 3, 4. I can't count. So yeah, it kind of was a dominating one. No music.
and Perez.
No, we don't have the
Ricciardo,
music turned on in the
Norris,
game in case it
and
is
Antonio
copyrighted
Giovinazzi,
as a
Ocon,
safety
Gasly,
precaution to cover my arsehole.
and Grosjean, Stroll, Magnussen, Kimi Raikkonen, and Alexander Albon. They've taken a grid penalty. Russell, Kvyat, Alesi.
I'm just
and
happy
Nicholas
that
Latifi.
they fixed the
And
problem
now it's
from
time to head
one
down
or
to the
two
track.
F1s ago when I couldn't show the all that track information intro stuff going into the grid because the graphics used to be copyrighted. But some smart boffin thought that was stupid and they finally fixed that somehow, so good on them. Because I love having that graphic intro for the tracks. I really like that. It's really cool, you know.
Okay, let's see if we can get a top 10 finish today.
Alright, so you want a two-stopper. See if I can go a little bit longer with the medium tyres, maybe. Or... be able to do that. Oh yeah. Good old Tomo burp for yous. We'll just burp. Well timed as always. It must be like I practice this shit. Nah, I don't practice burping. I'm just you know, taking this piss at myself.
Okay, go through all the gear.
Shut up, Jeff.
Copy.
So glad that the race starts are not heavily stacked against the human player now. In F1 2019, he had Buckley's chance of Snowflakes and Hell's chance of getting a good start versus the AI. It was just a matter of managing how badly you get swamped off the line. Let's hope warm the tyres up enough and see how many of the top 5 we can mug off on lap 1. While also trying to drive like Sportsman Mork. I wish he'd just, you know, let me take the gloves off and make his character a bit more reckless, like, you know, a little bit more like Minnie, but still a bit hawkish. Because then you'd really see some dive bombs then. 3, 4, 5 red lights. And the lights, they're out, and away we go. We've hit someone behind us and we've hit in front of us. G'day, the Ruitan, how you doing? Oh, that's Perez, so it's okay if we hit Perez. We're into third. Oh, safety car! Someone caused a safety car behind us on lap 1. What the hell happened? Let's see. Hopefully that's not too far back, but I'll be able to see what happened behind me. Oh no? What the hell happened? Let's have a look. I think it's gonna happen about here. No? I don't know what happened. I don't see no reason for a safety car here. Oh, there's a big pile up there. There it is. What's going on here? What's going on here? Oh, it looks like there was a crash between the Racing Point and the Renault, I think. Oh, there's a car inside a car. Oh, there was some action behind us. Oh. You gotta go. I'll just drop by to see your stream. Remember you from Podium chat? I think I do. Have a good one, dude. Hope you hit the thumbs up on your way out. Sorry that I was kind of distracted by trying to piece together what brought out a safety car there. Hope you have a good day. The episode will be up on the channel the video later, and I'll endeavour to get those time skip links thrown in as early as possible after I finish streaming. No worries, dude, you're a champion. Thanks for the support, I much appreciated. Yeah, it's something new that I've just started doing to put the time skip links in after finish. For those that might have a little less time to spare that do want to watch the whole race, they can skip quali and watch the race. Will be roughly 45 minutes average. Each race is, I think. Sometimes it might be a little bit longer because of, well, I have issues with my hands and the rewinds occasionally. I'm trying to eliminate how often I rewind. I think I'm getting slightly better at that, but still can't eliminate when my hands do twitchy, spasm, weird shit. Was that shit blowing off the Hamilton Bottas cars, or is that just random shit blowing in the wind? I think it's just random animation of shit blowing off the wind. Oh, do we have damage? Oh, I think we might have damage on our wing. I think we hit something. Oh no. I might be able to go lap 13 now. We can go to lap 13. Ooh, we might be able to take the medium tyres. Maybe to the end. Oh, I don't know. Might be able to one-stop this, depending on how many laps the safety car goes. 22% now. See how we go. Oh shit, I've hit Bottas. I can't afford that. That'll definitely be damage then. Falling too far back. Stay behind Verstappen. No! Not! was it illegally overtook me? Fuck off, game! The game's cheating! The game's cheating! People in chat are complaining about my corner cutting. The game's a cheater! That should not happen if the fucking AI overtake you in the, what's the name? The AI should hand it back. Fuck off. Oh, it's leaf litter from the trees, that's what it is. That is some A-grade bullshit. That's on the same level as EA's. Just, yeah, don't let the AI pass you on the safety car, it seems. Got a feeling that safety car will be in this lap. Oh! Please safety car does end. Yeah, it's gonna end now. And then I run up the back of Bottas, not looking where I'm going. Oh, don't tap him! Stupid wombat.
Some information on Norris. They have some kind of mechanical
Oh yes, we got a good restart and we got a good tow. This could call for a dive bomb on Bottas and Hamilton. Bottas is looking at Hamilton. He's gonna think about, is he? No, I'm gonna dive bomb them both! Woohoo! Whoops. Didn't mean that. Is my wing wrecked? Yes, it is. Damn it! Bugger! Bugger, bugger, bugger! Imagine this, Mahavir Raghuffanan wins his 28th world title at the Beauty Grand Prix. Ha 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 ha! Whoa! No! I don't want to let Hamilton by. Oh, I don't want to smash me wing either. I'm going to have to succeed the position, it seems, this time round. But we got his slipstream. We can catch him maybe before he gets into a rhythm. Oh, okay, so we've used up the last one there, it seems. No! I can do one but not two, dummy. Learn to count. Oh, was okay. I have DRS. I think he's gone, and I think Bottas is going to get us too. You're finally being penalised. Yeah, it's a little bit hard to get away with in the race. Damn it! Now we're just being monstered backwards. Still a bit quicker than the Mercedes through that first chicane. Coming back at them. And we got the DRS, yes! I'm not close enough to the DRS down the main straight. Is the more important one, the one I really need. And not able to get that DRS either. If I can get those two DRS, then I can stick with him, I believe. Maybe even overtake him. Oh, I didn't mean to go too far and turn too fucking early. Very wide. Had to give up the position to avoid contact with Leclerc. Woo! Trying to fight it back. We cut off Verstappen. we'll have the DRS, so we can fight back against Max. Whoa! How did I pull that off? What a move! I thought I was gonna crash, seriously. Oh, no, not the wall. You're such an aggressive driver. This is me being reserved, by the way. I'm trying to be more of a sportsmanship driver, like Mork his real life personality is. So yeah, this is me being reserved. You've seen how much more aggressive I am with Mini Cooper. We could be seriously on for a podium here. Which will mean Shuey for our very first podium. And then we have to wait until we can win a race for the next Shuey. Tag Leclerc. That allows the Verstappen through as it does slow us up. We go for it again and get away with it on Verstappen, this time with a little contact. Oh, our wing is our wing. I almost said our wing. Our wing is green. Oh no! It's yellow this time. Damn it! Our wing. I nearly called it a wing. I think. Thinking of the dreadful teams in the Austrian League, the rapid wieners. I might have to fix that wing, otherwise it's going to harm us throughout the Grand Prix. Verstappen's car broke our wiener. know what I'm saying. A whole bunch just went in the pits. Whoops. I forgot to turn that off. Don't want that in the middle of the corner, it could make you spin. Some people reckon. Or have encountered. Lap 11. Losing some pace here. With this damaged wing. Bottas has come in.
A new strategy is available on the MFD.
That's what I had currently.
Copy that.
That's not new. Coming in now and repairing the wing. And there we go. First and second, we were a lot closer to them before, but look how much time we've lost staying out the extra couple of laps. So yeah, we're gonna have to catch back up to third on the track if we want to get that podium. Oh jeez, Norris nearly wrecked me wings, did he? I don't know. I didn't realise he was that close. Oh, it was close. I'm gonna dive bomb him. I want to have a look at the race director. How many haven't stopped? Gio, Kimi, Alesi, my teammate, Grosjean, Magnussen. So we've lost out to Gasly, Vettel, Perez, Ricciardo, Grosjean, Verstappen, Albon. Fuck, we've lost out a lot. I also lost out to Leclerc, Sainz, Ocon, Stroll. Oh wow, Leclerc has lost out huge as well. What the heck? Oh my days. Fuck. I had to look closer because I was like, don't. What? Stroll's pitted twice? How is Stroll ahead of us? Are you kidding me? unless he pitted under a safety car because of that. He might have, oh yeah, he might have pitted under a safety car. He might have been involved in that first lap incident. Flag. Oh, something up ahead.
Right, some information.
Ricardo's out of the session.
They are out of the race.
Ah, poor Ricardo. Never gets the luck. Oh, there's another yellow going on up here. Something else is kicking off. Whoa, there's another one retiring. Leclerc! Was that Leclerc? I kind of stopped driving properly there for a second. So I was too busy looking at that. Yeah, that's Charles Leclerc who we were racing with for third and fourth, along with Verstappen. Oh, for a second I thought that teammate in the pits coming up was me getting a penalty. Ran wide.
Giuliano is coming in for his stop.
We are into the slipstream suck zone. I don't have a funny fancy sound effect, unfortunately. Like Tom has. I want a funny, fancy sound effect. I want cool sound effects, man. Whoa, come on, car, settle. Oh, Magnussen got a little bit wobbly. Yes, we can have him. I think he's on older mediums. He really slowed us up mid-corner there, but we're gonna have a dig down the inside. Woo! Whoa. Battles are so much more physical now in the game. I love it. Fuck me, I love it. Makes it more fun. Had to go semi-defensive there. Very deep into the chicane. Kvyat coming at me. think you're doing, Torpedo? Get your nose out of it. Oh, for fuck's sake. I was nearly perfect through there. Battle is on to get back into the points. We just used up all our go faster juice. You get a little bit more back every time you go into braking zones. It's hard to fully recharge it, especially when you're battling. Getting the rhythm through there better now. And we are in DRS attack range. Woohoo! Oh, come on! It wasn't that far over. God damn it. If I was a bit more ERS, I could fully attack him. Too much turning. Oh, that was a bold move. How the fuck I held the car from not spinning out on me, I don't fucking know. But I caught it quickly. Go. Oh, I didn't get the DRS range that time. Damn it, I'm going to run out of the ERS and now I'm going to be under attack from DRS and ERS Stroll. Locked down the inside. Oh, he's locked it up. That's the first time I've ever pulled a move off into those two corners and pulled it off without crashing. Still not close enough for ERS on Carlos. Close to that within a second range, but yes, got the DRS there. That'll help us close up a bit more down this little straight. Just got to stay much closer through the baseball stadium section. Oh, made a mistake. G'day, Morklock Gaming. How you doing? We are doing really well, dude. We were in third at one time, and briefly in first before the Mercedes reasserted their dominance. Saints is coming in, finally for his stop. We do get the DRS off him, which will help us. Raikkonen's on a one-stopper, so probably Podium and a shoe might be off the table for us. Unless his pace is so bad we can catch back up later. Whoops, too deep in there. You're great. Alright. Kimmy's coming into the pits. Oh, he might have started on hards. Ah, okay, so we'll get ahead of him. Bottas. Gio is on hards as well. Have they not stopped until now? Yeah, Kimmy has just put his first stop in. Gio doing the same trick. They're going hard to try to go soft the rest of the race. Maybe you should have a shoey to kick into the podium. Onto. G'day, you're back. At least not as bad as before. Oh, that's good to know. Tomasi? I needed that drink break. Uh-oh. 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 Thanks Tim and Greek Gamer. We've got a... the chat voted that we keep the gearbox, and it's 88% now. Fuck's sake. I had a chance for really good points. I'm going to blame Tim because Greek was not really... hasn't been around the channel as long as Tim has. So I'm going to blame Tim. Going to lose so much ground now. Gonna be forced to go one stopper here to try to carry these tyres through. Just gotta hope the gearbox comes back to us. Tyres are okay, they might be able to last another 11 laps. We've got no other option but to try to go for the one stopper now. Oh. Oh, 8 laps. No, we got more than 8 laps.
Giuliano is coming in for his stop.
I got the gearbox back, working. Woo. Woo. That was well timed. What? I'm not trying to kill Max. I was trying to stay alive. Keep this podium. Because the car is trying to die. The gearbox is trying to die. I mean, not the car. I didn't mean to hit him. I don't know if I did hit him. Gonna short shift. Really try to be careful on the downshifts. Use less revs. Suck it, Perez. I hope I didn't ruin Max's race, so I do like him. I don't care if I ruin Perez's race, even though he's the home fan favourite. I had neutral feelings about him until Mini Cooper was his teammate. He was a driver I didn't dislike or like. Went in props renewing. Oh shit, sorry. Why am I on fucking overtake? I didn't mean to be in that. My fucking finger twitching and hitting things that I don't want it to hit again. Got some more fuel to play with now, so we're going to go back to Ridge Mix. The Tomo Express. More like the Morklock Express. So we are driving as Danny Morklock, I'm driving as myself today. We do have Mork in the chat to help out with the decision making at the end of the Grand Prix. Whoops. No penalty today. Just turned a little bit too sharply there. Gearbox is at 90%. Ooh, this is nerve-wracking. What collision? I felt nothing. Didn't feel no rumble on the car. If we had gone with a fresh gearbox, this I wouldn't be having to defend like this because I'd be attacking someone instead of defending. We better make it to the end, Tim, or it's on you. You'll lose mod status for 24 hours. Because I'm pretty sure Mork will demand some sort of punishment for telling us to not change gearbox. What do you reckon, Mork? Tim loses mod for a 24 hour? If we DNF, since he was the instigator in the vote towards us using this gearbox. It's not me that's gonna kill the car, it's Tim! Tim voted to keep the gearbox. We started the race with 54% gearbox, and I told Tim, are you sure? Because we can go anywhere between 40 to 50, 60% wear in any particular race, depending on how I look after the damn thing, depending on how hard I have to race. And to get a good result, you have to race hard, so I've had to race hard for this to get us into this position. I can't blame Greek Gamer too much because he's new to the channel, so he gets a I'm new to the channel get out of jail free card. Because he was the second voter. Reese voted for us to change the gearbox. And I should have used my power of veto, but I wanted to be fair to the chat. Because it is, you know, part of the series that the chat do get to have a say in things. So I don't want to veto the chat too often and make people feel like they're not part of the team. So I was trying to be fair. So yeah, Tim screwed us over. So he should be fired and hired again. See, even Tomasi agrees with Tim getting some form of punishment for being a bad engineer. Oh man, we got this lap. 33, 34, 35 and 36 to go. Doing my best to nurse this baby home for a podium and a shoey. And I'm glad you're here in the chat, but I would like you to join me very briefly in the banter panel, Mork, if that's possible, for the celebrations of our team's first podium. So everybody out there can hear your reactions to our great result. Tim will not be voting. Next voting bit, if car is killed. I'm doing my absolute fucking darnest to bring her home. I tell ya, I'm squeezing every little bit of brain juice out of the brain to get her there. Probably see and hear I'm being very gingerly on the shifting of the gears, trying to carry as much speed as I can without losing position. Worry every time I have to do a little downshift lift just to settle the car a bit. Haha, blocked off Gasly there. get my inside. The attacks are coming thick and fast now. 3 laps to go, including the one I'm on. Oh, can breathe again. Hold my breath through that section. Tyres are crying blue murder as well. We're pushing everything to the limit. Hey, 2 laps to go. Come on, car. Hold together. 2 laps left. Let it rip. You had 54%, that's more than enough to finish the race. You're telling me gearbox. Usually we go through a gearbox a race. Because of my style of driving, in recent games, more and more higher revs is become more damaging over the last 3 games. So yeah. G'day, Namanja, how you going? I've always liked to shift in the purple because previously in the Formula 1 games, the higher the revs, the better your speed will be when you shift up the gear. That's not the case anymore. You can get decent speed and also look after the gearbox by shifting in the red. And if you want to be really careful to the car, you shift in the green. Last lap! Tyres at 84%! Gearbox at 92! Oh! Just gotta survive. Hamilton's won. Oh, just don't. We're about probably 10-20 seconds away from being lapped, which would have eased our pain by getting lapped a little earlier and not earlier, but getting lapped and finishing the race a lap earlier. That's what I was trying to say. That didn't happen. Fuck the gearbox, now just go. Oh, for fuck's sake. You're not coming through, Perez. We got it. Can't be beaten from here. Chee-hoo! Get in! Mexico Podium! We want to get the shoey ready. Yeah! Get in! Took us 20 races to get a podium. So, if So that means, well, Minnie's got a 16 race season, so it'll, if she doesn't get a podium before race 4 of her second season, then we did beat her on the first podium thing. And we're not driver of the day. I know, that sucks. Hey, PB the Slayer.
But they were able to take full advantage after the field had been bunched up.
You say I was the one that saved my tyres. We were going to have a 2-stop, but because of the gearbox issue, I took the risk and the gamble of making the tyres survive to the end so we could get the higher position finish.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers
Oh, we're on the podium! There's Danny Morklock's
A
character.
well-earned victory for Mercedes.
Well, now, after the podium celebrations, I'll try to get Mork on the panel. The gearbox forced you to drive slower. Pretty much.
Despite the best efforts of our championship leader, that lead has taken a bit of a knock
Verstappen
today.
got the fastest
So,
lap, but he doesn't get the
who would
bonus
you
point
rank
because
as
he was
your
outside the
driver of
top
the day?
10.
Kimi Raikkonen is my standout today. Nothing you could construe as showboating, just an incredibly consistent
So it
performance.
was
out on
Hamilton and
track.
Bottas
It's another
versus
clear win for
second.
Mercedes as they managed to
From
secure
5th on the grid, we
constructors'
grabbed
title.
3rd, Perez,
An
Gasly,
incredible
Raikkonen,
performance
Vettel,
for the
Gio,
whole
Ocon
team.
and Sainz gets the
Well,
last
and
point,
an end to
Albon,
another
Stroll
fantastic
also
weekend of
missing out,
racing.
so both Red
Thanks to
Bulls out of
everyone
the
who joined
points.
us, and we'll
Our
see you for the
teammate, a
next
really good 13th, and he done a fastest lap than us in the race because we weren't pushing hard when we got down to lower fuel because we had to look after the damn car. Kvyat, Norris, Russell, Magnussen, lapped was Latifi and Grosjean, Leclerc and Ricciardo didn't finish. Before we get to the highlights, but you don't like the colours of the team? What do you mean? The red, yellow and black? It's Mork of Morklock Gaming's Aboriginal heritage, dude. Verstappen 14, I know. So let me see if I can get Mork onto the banter panel. So we'll have a blue screen for temporarily. I'm not going to bother naming it. I'll just make it invisible. Is he on? He is on. Hopefully he'll join. I sent him the invite. Yeah, this is our first season. So while I'm waiting, while he's waiting for more, I'll grab the shoey and get ready. Have we got a Mork in the chat party? The banter panel. I don't think lads joined. Oh, we really wanted Mork for his reaction, so hopefully he will. But anyway, I'll do the shoey first, and then we'll get to the highlights, eh? So, rum. Got the rum, got the Coke. We got the shoe. Yeah, that's plenty. Oh. Gotta measure it out in the cup first. Not gonna go a full shoey, we'll just do a, since it's only a podium, we'll just do a fair whack. Oh yeah, that's nice and strong. Ah, a little bit more. Fuck it, let's do the whole mug. Because this is our first podium. Woo! Yeah, we do shoeies normally when we get a victory, Greek Gamer. But because this is my team and it's our first fucking podium, special occasion for our created team between me and Mork. Whew, that was good. Damn it, I missed the recycling bin by a bit much. So we got up to good stuff. Oh, that's what... Holy shit, me tits. So, oh, that's what I missed. So it was all kicking off the line. A Racing Point getting out of shape. Looks like he clobbered Albin, I think it was. He's hit the wall. Oh, is that... He looks like he's got a puncture. He's hit another... Oh, he's come back on and... Has he hit the same Red Bull? I think he did. Oh, oh wow. Chaos that caused. Whoa. That wasn't my fault. Holy shit. I wish you could change view to go back to see that one. But anyway, we've got slow-mo, and as I go down the inside and put it myself up to third, I try to take on the Mercedes, but I think the safety car came out at that point. There's the beautiful American blue, red and white temporary salute to my American friends. Livery we created last episode. We got a Stars and Stripes on, which is better, and I'll put that on the car for the, since we're still in an American kind of area with Brazil Grand Prix. So we take a piece of Leclerc's wing off. So you'll see the Stars and Stripes one in tomorrow's episode, but we're back to the normal regular red, black and yellow of the Aboriginal flag colours for Mork for the final round of the season in Abu Dhabi, and I do hope you can join me. You're in a chat party but it's not working? What? Gonna just pause it there. Hello, Mork, hello? Oh, he's there? I haven't muted you or anything. Let me just... the options. That's weird. Yeah, I'm from Australia. That's very weird. Mork's having some technical issues. Try leaving and then jumping back in. And if you can't get back in and you need a invite, let me know. Morklock has joined the party. Players 2. Morklock left the party. Players 1. So yeah, we managed to defend all the way to the flag for that podium. Fucking get in, lads. Let's see, what does that do for the standings? That boosts up to an amazing 44 points. That's going to make it very hard for Mini Cooper to beat in her shortened 16-round championship. Do we have a Mork? Is it working? Hello?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you now. Yay!
Yeah, about time. It works.
And it's coming through on the stream, so I had to just wait for that delay. What's your reaction, dude? What was your reaction to our first podium?
Basically, before the race ended, I was like, grumpy face, get the race done, don't blow it. And then third place gained, I was like, jaw dropped. How the fuck did the engine last that long? How did it last that long?
Oh, mate, I was nursing the fucking shit out of the car. I was caressing it like it was a woman's tit. It's 90 degrees.
No,
Why am I wearing a
that.
hat? It's not 90 degrees here, dude. It's like fucking 9 degrees. If I go to Fahrenheit, that's 49 Fahrenheit. Yeah, it's fucking cold here in winter in Australia. In Sydney, in it, bro.
Yeah, I'm just lucky I'm in a actually warmish room.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'll get back to you in a second, but I'll go through the standings now. Bottas is 110 points ahead of Hamilton, Verstappen in third. Very close with Leclerc and Albon also fighting there for second, third, fourth and fifth. Vettel is also close to Albon, but don't know if he's still in the fight with Leclerc, Verstappen, Hamilton. Probably not Hamilton. He's probably a bit too far away. Ricciardo in a land of his own now, starting to get away from Sainz. Even though he had that DNF, Sainz didn't score much as well. Perez jumps himself in front of Norris now. We are 12 points behind Lando. 12 points, sorry. I don't think we can make that up unless we have another amazing result at Brazil, but yeah. We're 2 points ahead of Ocon. If we can hold on to 11th, that'd be nice. Stroll Boy in 13th. Then we got Kimi both on 20. 18 for Gasly. Gio on 13. Grosjean and K-Mag on 2. Our teammate Lacey, although he's doing a good job, has not found himself in the points yet. Russell and Latifi on 0 points. In the Constructors, we are in 7th now. 6 points ahead of AlphaTauri. And a little bit more ahead of Alfa Romeo now by 11. Haas still on 7. Williams on 0. Racing Point still in that no man's land on 88 points. We got a close one still. It was 3 points. Now it's 2 points between Renault and McLaren's. Ferrari 20 points behind the Red Bulls now. They made up a little bit of points. It was 24 if you remember. And Mercedes absolutely destroyed the opposition. 204 points in the lead. So alright, now we can... Oops, shit, no, don't quit. We can go back to Mork and a bit more chatter and banter. Oh man, I am fucking so happy I brought that home.
Let's have your thoughts.
You don't know what cold is in Australia. Yeah, it does get a bit colder in England. I will concede that.
You're breaking all expectations. What's your secret?
It's no secret about having a great team and car. Yeah, that sounds like you, isn't it?
Anything to do with sportsmanship.
Yeah, I went the first one because I thought that might big up the chassis, and I was right. So I took that gamble. Things went very well. I think you are more than happy, so that's a no-brainer.
Yep.
Your winter is our spring.
Performance today.
What was the ingredient for performance? Saver has a package power unit. Well, we've been bigging up the chassis a lot. I reckon we should go big up the aero because that's now starting to lag behind the chassis. Because they were kind of even as their weakest parts. So, what do you say? Yeah? Click it?
Yeah.
Oh, Yeah, I wasn't sure whether your was like a indecisive or a no or a yes
Yeah, the was thinking, and then I decided yes.
Alrighty. Let's see. We've caught up a little bit, but he only needs to score 3 more points to win the rivalry. And I think the 1 race to go is now 0 races to go. So I think we've lost that one against Gasly. Team almost at level 14 there. And we get all 3 bonuses for a massive 785.9k. Get in, and another 45k coming from our second driver there. Sweet money, dude. Sweet money. Alright, before we get the engineers in the chat, as well as our co-team owner and joint team manager Mork to help us with the decisions and shit. We gotta renew managed sponsors, so do you want to renew XXY or do you want to pick a better one? Because we might be able to find a better one. We can have a look. If there's nothing better than XXY, we can always go back to them, you know?
Yeah.
Sort by weekly income. Alright, the one's up here. That would have been nice for this one, but I don't think we're going to be a podium team regularly for a while, so I'm just going to skip by the ones that are impossible. We've already got paint on the car, as well as DSB optics. Qualifying P10 or better. It's good weekly income, but I don't think we're fast enough to get that very often. 1 championship point. We could go with RGB. So that's the first one for consideration, dude. They're not too bad with the weekly income. A bit low on the goal bonus. Achievey, roughly the same as RGB, but just got to get a 8th place instead of a 10th or a 9th. Zer is a little bit more difficult. That one's an easy gain, an easy 236k. So if we want to go with XXY again, we can easily do that. Clean race. Yeah, right. That's not happening with me. And driver of the day. Weekly income's a bit low, but goal bonus is good. 2 interview questions. That's an easy 265k, but the weekly income's a little bit lower with Zanetto. Could be an easy one to choose, but top 14 finished during the race. Now this one we could consider quite closely, because if we have a top 10 finish, not only will we get sponsor number 2, we'll get sponsor number 3 and sponsor number 1 that is in these bonus sponsors. So we'd get all 3. We'd get a very fat bonus. So that's one to consider. Even though it's weekly, is a little bit lower, it could work out well for us. As you go down, there's a little bit easier. But yeah, the what's the name? So, what do you reckon? I'm leaning towards this Italian one. Vacan Zero Italian 1902 to combo with our other 2 sponsors. But XXY is also good. They're the best 2 options, really. RGB is okay as well. So we're going to make it between the 3. RGB, XXY, or Vacan Zero. So what does the chat say? While Mork is thinking. Mork wants to hear what the chat says before he makes up his mind. So whoever's still with us to be part of the decision-making process, we've opened the floor to you guys now. Vancan 0, Italia 1902, top 14 finish during the race, 172 a week, 211 goal bonus. We'll combo with our other two sponsor bonuses. Complete all practice programs in a weekend is an easy one. That's our previous sponsor. We did have 191k, a little bit more of a bonus at 236, and RGB 191 a week, 203, a little bit less on the bonus, 1 point. Reese is saying XXY, because we do all the practices. We got 2 for XXY. 3. If we get 3 votes for XXY, that is a majority, and then it's up to me and Mork whether or not we veto or stick with it. So put it in the chat if you want us to stay with XXY. All right, I'm gonna swing to Mork. Mork, what do you reckon? We haven't got a complete majority, because what I call a complete majority is 3 votes in the chat. Are we sticking with XXY, or are we over ruling the chat and going with RGB, or the one that I want, which is Vacan 0? And while Mork and me are thinking, you still have time to put your say in the chat between RGB, XXY, and Vacan 0. We can't take all day, so what do you reckon, Mork? I'm inclined to agree with the chat, even though Vacan 0 would be a good option. I would like to take them at some point down the road, because I'm not dropping the other two, because the other two combo really fucking well together. If we get into the top 10, we get both bonuses, you know. So, all right, are we going with chat?
I can't really decide.
Well,
yeah,
I'm happy to go with the chat. So me and Mork in agreement. That's 5 votes. We're going to stay with XXY. All right. While we're in this menu, I can go to the car liveries, and we will get rid of this one. We'll replace it. Actually, no, we won't replace it. We'll just make a new one, I think. Where is it? Where is the Stars and Stripes one? I know it was here somewhere. There it is, Stars and Stripes. Can't change the colour because the blue and the red is so dull on it, you know. All I did was give it more saturation, and how's that for luminance? Does that look a bit nicer? It's a nice, more fuller blue.
Yeah, that looks good.
Alright, and then the red, all I did with this in the practice run of the, I did the same. Oops, that's a bit too much. There we go. That looks nicer. Yeah, that looks a lot better, that shade of red. And why is it grey instead of white? It should be easy white. There we go. That looks fan-fucking-tastic, doesn't it? And we'll be reusing this for the US Grand Prix next season, because I've got a lot of US friends. That's going to be one of the races I want to do a one-off with. And I'll talk to you later after we finish about the other races I've earmarked, because there's more than what I just originally mentioned to you before. So we'll accept that. If you've got time for a quick chat after the episode, that is, of course. Won't take too long. It'll only be like, hold you on the line for a few moments. I'm just going to quickly pick the engine parts for the next practice session. So bear with us, chat. It won't take me too long. 70% is still better than the other one. 33, alright. And the gearbox, yeah, 92%, that has to be changed. And we're waiting for a new one for practice sessions as well. Okay, so, 5.49 million, not enough to go for a new facility, so we don't have to worry about that. Activities, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 days, lads. 9 days. So, oof, that'll be bad for the morale of the other departments. So, I kind of want to avoid that one. Team building for 2 days, that leaves 7. I don't know. 2, that's 6. That means we wouldn't be able to do one of these 4. Oh! Funded team event. That will boost up all of the morale of every unit and 60 resource points. So suppose we could do that. If we do that, when we do that, this here event will mitigate that one, I suppose. So we only gain points plus 7.5%. So the esports one I don't want. So if you're happy for me to choose these two, we'll then throw the last one open to the chat. Which 2-day event we take?
Sure.
All right. So that's the boss's choice. Now the chat gets a choice. Lads, are we going to train the driver? Are we going to boost the team? Or are we going to boost the aero even further? Remember, we brought Lacey in for the purpose of training him, and we've just got a massive boost on all of the morales for the teams. And we're doing okay for acclaim. So it's still your choice, sponsor, aero, or driver. Reese says team or driver, and I'm kind of hinting towards the driver. What do you say, Mork? What would you prefer everybody to agree on if you can try to influence anyone towards driver, aero, or sponsor team? Alright, we got one in the chat saying driver for the training.
I say driver.
Alright, Mork and me are in agreement of driver, so if nobody disagrees, then we're going to go with that. We give the chat a couple of moments while I drink a drink. I think we are in agreement, dude, so add it in, lock it in.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, my voice went weird for a second then. Alright. See if we've got enough money to upgrade something after we get weekly resources and shit, because we might do. Alright, 6.5 million. We're doing good on these, so it would be either personnel or marketing. We need to have 7 to 8 million for that one, so that's not going to happen. Personnel 3 million? We could upgrade his experience for 3 million. So, shall we do it? Chat, and shall we do it? Co-boss Mork. Be very quick, throw a yes or no in the chat, as Mork is thinking at the moment, as he hasn't answered me yet. We would go down 3.59 million. We could still cover our co-driver's payment, and we will be getting some money at the end of the season. And speaking of the end of the season, after we've made the decision, I need to let everyone know that the final episode of the season, which was supposed to be Thursday night, is now going to be Friday night, Sydney time. I'm hoping to get Mork on the line, and I'll find out. I'll sort that out with him after the chat, after the episode. I'll talk to him over the next day, and before we get to Friday. It's like our driver's working in the simulator there of Monaco, driving better through Monaco than I do. Nobody in the chat has come through, so it's our decision now, Mork. Do we upgrade?
I'll let you decide.
I think we've got plenty of money. We'll still have 3.5, so I'm going to do it. Because we need to, if we want our driver to be doing well next season, we need to go in for it. Alright, now for R&D stuff, which is my side of the coin. Let's see if I can complete all of our chassis parts. Alright, I've got a little bit left over. And I'll get the biggest one out of the way. So now we got 2, 4, 6 small ones to recover before the end of the season. So we're trying our best to not be behind the 8 ball next season. I'm hoping that some of the teams around us will lose a lot of performance, then we can like rocket up the chart, so to speak, you know. And I bet you're privately wishing bad luck on Mini Cooper that she gets regulation changes towards the end of her season. So, but she gets hit the same way we're getting hit, eh? All right.
Mini Cooper can kiss my ass.
Oh, do you want to put a bet on the table between you and WCK, West Coast King, the other co-team owner? Are you game enough? Are you positive enough? Are you got the braveness enough to put a bet on that the loser each season has to do something silly on a video and upload it to social media, which I'll share around, and I might even record it and put it up on my YouTube as well, whether it be you or West Coast.
Yep.
Oh, he's thrown the gauntlet down! Now I've got to go and let West Coast King know that Mork is on for a bet between the team owners. Each season, the loser has to do something embarrassing, and the other team owner that was the winner of that season gets to decide what that is. Is that fair enough? That's the bet. That's the bet. That's got to be the way it is. It's fair that the winner gets to decide what the loser does. The chat is all on board. Yes, you've heard it here first. It's gonna be happening season after season, 10 seasons. Who's gonna come out at the end? Woohoo! On that note, stone the flaming crows and tickle your dancing. The bet is on, lads. We'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye.